So, how do we avoid to do list overwhelm? Now that you know what is feeding your to do list, your big things you want to accomplish, let's create that list to get all the things done. Number one, create routines. Instead of scheduling every minute of your day, create routines and set your day on autopilot. So, routines will help to free up the mom mental load so you aren't overwhelmed with all the mundane tasks. And then you can start thinking creatively. Do you want to like brush your teeth and your mind is flooded with new ideas instead of what the kids need to do next? Are they wearing clean socks and underwear? Did they finish their math? So, if you want to kind of banish all of these thoughts and to get your creative juices flowing, then create routines. Start with a morning routine. And of course, I have more on that for you. So be sure to check out the description for show notes or for links. Number two, ditch the smart goals. I know this was already said, but let's just say it again. Why not? You don't have to create smart goals to accomplish big things. Be a rebel mom and free yourself from this. So, when I start my year, I do pick some specific things I want to accomplish, like books to read. Then it's like general ideas and habits. Yes, some things are specific because that is the nature of it. Like, I want to create 100 more books to publish by the end of the year. That is something specific that I set out to accomplish. Others are general, like I want to get really good at marketing. So now I know what will feed my to do list for the month, week, and day. Number three, pick three things to accomplish every month. So I always pick three things I want to accomplish each month. These are outside of my regular habits. Since I want to create another 100 books this year, my habit is to publish 8 books per month. So this isn't one of my big three things because it's a habit. So there's already the routine and the process, and everything's already carved out. So it's not part of my big three. So I will usually pick a business book, something business related to do, and then something else. And these are added to my weekly to do list. Number four, plan your week. What is your high priority? The three things that I already picked for the month are my high priorities for this week as well. So there are things that need to happen every week, which is part of our routines. So these extras are added to the weekly to do list and slotted in around everything else. And if you want to take a deeper dive into creating routines to set your day on autopilot, I do have a course and I will leave the link in the description below. It is 30 minutes. You have a workbook. I walk you through the workbook. You write it all down as we go through it and then you get started. So it's very much like soup to nuts. I'm going to take you through it and you're going to do it. And then if you have questions, you're always free to ask me right there in the course. Okay. So all of these big things they are fitted into the margins of every day. Like writing during my daughter's 30-minute piano lesson or getting up early on a Friday morning to work on my homework before we head off to our homeschool co-op. That's how I fit these big things into the margins. And mom, I get it. We are pantry hiding, 15-minute grabbing, toddler on your lap while writing a blog post experts. But it is possible to get things accomplished in short bursts. Remember, it is 1% improvement every day. That is all you're shooting for. 1% every day. Number 5, keep it light. So now this is the obvious part. Don't overplan. It is so easy to add everything to your to-do list and get overly ambitious. Anyone else with me? So I've been keeping a to-do list for so many years. I have a pretty good idea of what I can handle in a week, but this required testing and making changes. So plan a week with what you think you can handle, then evaluate your to-do list at the end. So did you accomplish everything? Are you completely exhausted even though you did accomplish it? So once you have kind of that data flowing in, make the adjustments and make the changes. 6, plan downtime. And yes, this needs to be added to your to-do list so you can check it off, especially if your brain is project oriented or you just really like check marks. I also add shower to my to-do list. If there is a fun book I want to read. That is on the list. Take the kids swimming on the list. So it is important to work hard and rest well so you can keep working hard. It is really difficult to approach your to do list with an empty tank. The only way to refill it is with downtime. And number seven, make adjustments. You will never find a perfect system right from the start. Try something and make adjustments. Making adjustments is not a sign that something is failing, but it is a sign that you're making something work for you. So I am not a fan of the one size fits all way of doing things. So tailor this system to work for you. Mom, creating a to-do list that actually works for you is going to take trial and error. So start with a Get More Done notebook because I will leave that link in the description below. And it just helps you with inspiration and it's just fun. Then create the routines for your day. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out lifeunboxed.blog for everything you need to work from home and homeschool confidently. And I will see you next time.